I'm still convinced that we're playing as the character that gets revived in the situation. Oh, he's back from the war as an adult. That probably helped him, like, sort himself out after his family was murdered. This is interesting. What is happening here? There's 4 different pipe types and a number of pigeons. Does that indicate how many pigeons are needed to carry it or something? 4 locations, A, B, C, and D. Maybe that number of pigeons is supposed to carry that object to that destination or something? Weird little patterns here, too. Get a picture of a motorcycle. Daily Herald. War is declared. What is happening at Rusty Lake? Samuel and Ida Vanderboom murdered? How could they? Scandalous, I say. Oh. Can these go anywhere? No, it looks like they're kind of popping to the correct place on their own a little bit. You're a muffler, so you'd go like back down here, wouldn't you? Or do I line up the C with the C? Nope. No, I don't line up from C to shining C, from C to shining C. Oh, you're the headlight, so you go up here. Or not. Go put the seat up here. No, grab the seat. Grab the seat. Oh. There we go. Seat. There we go. Headlight. Goes here. Here. There we go. Then the muffler goes down here. There we go. That's almost a complete vehicle, except for the part where there's no engine. But we'll just ignore that and power it with our dreams. He just really wants a motorcycle. He couldn't even bother changing out of his uniform first. Can I take your helmet off or any other part of your body? No. The thing we're missing is a foot. Oh no, is his motorcycle gonna blow his foot off when we screw up at building it? What have I done? I apologize, pigeons. I sent you on a fool's errand, and I don't know how to call you back. Do I just click it again? There we go. So there's a trick going on there, too. Do I just want one of each of those items, then, or...? Huh. Let's try sending red to B in that top angle. How can I translate that? Like there, yeah. Red wants to be right there, sure. Wait, does that change? Let's put red somewhere else. Does the diagram change? It does. Yes, indeedly, it does. Okay. Do I just need to set up their drawings so they're all going to go towards something then? So... green always flies in a weird angle, so let's try pointing green somewhere further to the right then. Let's point all the way to the right, just to see where he ends up at that point. He ends up going straight to B, so I guess that's fine. Sure. What if I try putting blue a little more to the left? Right there. There's too many clicks here, by the way, to go between these two objects. That takes you straight to D. Okay. If I take white slightly to the right, you may end up at C. Move red real quick. Which wasn't really accomplishing anything at the time. Now white goes to C. And red just goes in a straight line, so putting them in the leftmost position... Oh, wait, we can't. Can we? That is a problem. Okay. That's a bit of a problem. Let's try putting in the far left and figure out we'll just keep recombining things till I find something that works, I guess. Does that work for red? Red's fine now. Can I redirect C to go to D, I wonder? Way too far. Let's switch him with where blue currently is. Okay. Well, we can go one more to the right. It's not currently occupied. So here. And that takes you to D. Unless you're going to fly past it. Are you going to fly past it? Seems like A keeps going too, so flying past the line doesn't seem to maybe matter that much. Then let's try going 2 to the left for blue. No, but the next one's still unoccupied. It's almost true. I could just give it a shot to see if it works out. Worst case scenario is I fail horribly, right? Oh, did they reshuffle? What happened here? No, they did not. Okay, so we're almost there, just something's not quite working yet. So I'm probably trying to solve a problem I don't actually need to solve, right? Like, I'm trying to sit here and redirect them all towards the same... to get all 4 of them at once, but that's probably not necessary. Let's focus on just getting one bird directly to C, first of all. Which I've done before. I think it was with D, with the white being slightly to the right, I think. Yeah, that'll get me 1 to C, which apparently we need 1 there. So let's try that. Ding, ding, ding. And... hey, we got 1 item. Okay. So next... we need to get 2 of them to B. Should be possible if I make blue go slightly to the left. Get you out of the way real quick. Is that looking good? No, it is not. Did I way overdo it there somehow? No, it just really moves a lot. Okay. Let's try moving C slightly. So white, slightly out of angle. You go wildly in different directions too. But I feel like moving red to the right wouldn't work either, would it? Maybe it will. It will, okay. Card number 2. Off to a good start here, okay. Let's try sending 3 of them to A. The straightforward idea is to move red to the far left, because it'd be going there in a straight line. That seems straightforward enough. Let's see. If I were to draw a straight line to where white ends up going to, I would say it's about 2 to the left of where it comes from, so I'd want to move white 1, probably. And then it might point to that location. It seems to. At which case, I would then want to move green... maybe by 2? There we go. So that'll give us part A. Three parts down. And a jumble down there. Alright, so now we need all 4 of them to go to D. So the obvious thing is that A has to be in rank 2, because it goes in straight lines, and they all have to go there. Which means blue has to be in rank 1, because if that doesn't work, nothing would work. There's no other way for blue to work that way. There we go. Probably want to move white and green both by 1 next. Like here and here could be it. There we go. And now all the bike parts are mine. Now let's just start jamming them in places, because frankly, dude, the engine probably goes right here. Oh, wait, did it auto-apply? Oh, no, it didn't. Where would you go? Let's look at the picture, I guess. Curvy guy goes down there. So you go like right here. I believe you went like right here. There we go. I have another one of these. There we go. And L-shaped piece goes where in the Tetris? Right here. Ish. There we go. A working motorcycle that definitely isn't going to blow your foot off. Hooray! Oh, it ends there. With his foot still intact. I bet the next thing that happens is a horrible motorcycle accident that blows his foot off. You can tell this is the shortest path because his parents die off camera, essentially. Well, they disappear. I mean, all three of them die simultaneously, practically, from his perspective. And then it becomes Leonard's story, because this whole thing becomes the next generation's story. And that's all building up to one person's resurrection, apparently. I gotta say, this is probably the best game this guy's made so far. I haven't played Cave yet, obviously, because it's the next one, but not only is it significantly longer than anything else, but it's actually telling a story that is semi-coherent within the game itself, as opposed to relying on you piecing together the events of 17 different games to almost get the inklings of the beginning of maybe a story. But also, there's, despite my jokes at times that, like, the puzzles are unusually coherent compared to some of the other games where they can be completely incomprehensible. The only thing is that it's a bit, at times, overly simple in the fact that, like, there's just very little on the screen at any given moment, which means that there's not a whole lot of options as to what you could be doing, which means the puzzles are often simple due to lack of other elements in the room, because while the overall game is in fact longer, I would say the average puzzle or room is massively shorter, actually. So we have scissors so far. Has he already been in an accident? Oh, his leg's gone already. Is he alive? He reacts to touching him with a horrible noise that should not be coming from a human body, but still he reacts like he's alive, perhaps. Oh, there's a key in his pocket. We are searching his body for items. Is that a button in his arm? Or is that the bullet? Huh. The heck is going on here? Okay, so I assume I'm supposed to cover all of the wounds with... We've done this before. There we go. I did that for some reason. Cool. How about you? Can't get to you? Just feel messed up searching through his stuff. Where does his leg go, though? I need that for the sacrifice so I can come back to life. Presumably that's going to be what happens to me. I just took the leg off this thing. All things considered, you probably don't want to take a leg out of the chair that you're going to then use to put the sacrifice on. Oh, I thought this was going to be his new peg leg. It doesn't attach. At least not yet. Key should work here. Oh, what do we use the pincers for? Oh, right, to pull this out. That's a bullet. That was a whole bullet. You don't want to put the leg on? What do I do with the cup? I need to, probably need to get water for him to drink. Do I get it from this jar? No. We don't have a clue about this yet, do we? Even though I have pincers now, you'd think I could just break this thing open with a tool like that. Okay. I look at the top of this table, there's nothing there. So we're still looking for clues then. His pockets are all empty. His shoe doesn't come off, his hands don't come off. Can't hand him a cup. There's a weird arrow up here. Is that supposed to indicate that I cut his hair? No. I feel bad using these items on his face, but I just feel like one of those might be the solution, but it'd be a horrifying solution in most cases. Yeah, we just gonna use the pincers on his face, rip all his teeth out, even though we already have the teeth sacrifice. What is up with this table, exactly? Am I supposed to cut this with the scissors? Make it drop? Nope. Sometimes it's definitely just like a scramble of like, what can I interact with in this particular puzzle? Well, can I use the cup on the leg? Oh, that's how you set up the... That's how you actually set up the missing leg. Now his eyes are open. That's terrifying. Oh. Hello. We are now in the trenches. Hello, grenade. Oh. Oh. Didn't really plan that part out, did I? There's the leg. There's half a person. Oh, look, I put the person back together. Now it's all better. Hooray! Now I'll put the leg back. It's easy. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't work that way, actually. Okay, let's not blow ourselves up with the pin this time. No. Bad. I sure wish I could go home. Well, I know one way to get you home, which is to blow your leg off with that grenade, apparently. That's probably not what you wanted, though. Can we break this lock off with the pincers? Oh. I can't access any of your pockets or anything. Do you want scissors? No. How is that handle hanging? Is in the same spot as it is outside the dream, which I guess suggests this is not a literal recreation of his memory, but instead him being stuck back in the war. What can I do besides blow it up? Oh. I just keep blowing him up, but changing, then continually rebuilding his memories. Concern. Concern is what this is. Don't mind me, I'm just continually making you relive the horrors of your history. Hooray! Hooray! Oh, we're going to this guy again, huh? So he's on the ground. He's the one on the ground that has the missing leg. And then pieces of his childhood trauma are coming together. You're welcome. That was weird. I kept clicking and it kept pulling the pin more. A repeatable animation for some reason. Hello, brother. Save Leonard. We need him to find the treasure. So we're trying to save Leonard. We want him to not be dead. Let's use the key then. Can I go back and change his past then? Is that what's gonna happen here? Here's a gas mask, Leonard. How's that gonna work out for you? I want to go home. What a coincidence. I want to blow you up. Aha! Oh, his leg's gone. But at least we can recreate this horrible symbol again. So congrats on that, I guess. How many pieces are missing over here? There's that. Now we're rebuilding the shape that we've grown used to over time. Some of them overlap with each other, so this one can't be over here. Does this have to be the middle one? No, that's not attached. How do you finish the circle? Here. So you are the middle one. Means the triangle's right here. Which means you just kind of... Oh yeah, that's the Y. Ta-da! We saved you, I think. Maybe. Oh, no? We didn't save you? Listen, you're making yourself hard to save. Can you get over war faster? Horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Wow, we're blowing you up a lot. Oh. Oh, we're done here, are we? Interesting. Oh, the combination. That makes sense. So this is the Y. This is the triangle. The inverted one. And this one was the K. That was awkward. Didn't quite fit. Was it that one, or was it a different circle? It maybe was that one, yeah. Yeah, I think it was that one. Okay. Hey, we got the foot. It was, for some reason, in that box that was locked by a mysterious combination no one knew. Hooray! Soon you will achieve our destiny. Congratulations, everyone. 31 out of 33. Ooh, we're getting close. This is probably his last chapter, and then we probably have the climax or the finale or whatever. The treasure. Leonard. We did it. We have every single... Oh, is it the medallions? Because everyone seems to have a medallion. Because we have every piece of the recipe now, but we still probably need the 3 medallions. What in the world? Oh, the timepiece stuff we heard, yeah. So dig, 3 crickets, 1 beetle, 2 frogs, 2 beetle, 3 cricket. What the heck? That must just, so is the number of paces you take? 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, so on. Oh, okay. Bye. There's these things. Oh. There's some stuff you can drag around. That's interesting. Come back. Oh, I can just put you wherever I want. That's weird. What? This got weird fast. You're usually in there. Got you now. Do I need to make the 3 black ones go on the right, or brown ones, and 3, or gray ones maybe, and 3 greens on the other side? Does that make it possible to pick that one up, for example? I think that's what we're going for. Doesn't mean I have a solution. We've doomed ourselves already. What do we do? This is not easy. Yeah, I'm actually a little stumped right now. I feel like I've tried both options. Like, are we using checkers rules where, like... What do you do when you jump over one? Do you claim it or something? I don't know why it's resetting. And I feel like I've tried both configurations of what I can do here, and it just leads to me not getting anywhere. What do these rocks mean, exactly? I feel like a madman right now. I've got to be missing a sequence. Did I mess up or not? I mean, that's just... Is that what we want? Is that good? No, I think I screwed up again. No. So that works. Alright. I'm making progress here, but this one's still going to be screwed, right? Like, this can't go anywhere? Yeah. So what am I missing in this sequence that would fix said problem? I don't know why, but the things I did in the past that worked are actually, like, hard for me to keep track of, kind of. Could this be it? There we go. Right? Okay. We have a grasshopper, we have an insect. That's vague. We have an insect and another insect, but one of them gets to have a name and one of them gets to be unspecial. We're here for a pendant with that pattern. Just gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of that like I do and put that on my other monitor so I can look at that without having to refer back to it over and over again while we figure out how the heck the bug situation over there works. There we go. Alright, so I've got that on my side. It's a very strange diagram. So, first, apparently the frog seems to hang out at the beginning. There we go. So the frog apparently hangs out over here by this rock here. And I guess jumps 3 times. So now I put the coin there for reference. We'll put you here, I guess, and you'll go 3 times. And then I'll put the coin there. Right? I think that's the idea here. Then I'll put a grasshopper here. You're going to jump 3 times. Next up is 2 jumps from this guy. Let's get you guys out of the way. That's 2 jumps from him. 2 jumps from the frog. 1 jump from you. And then 3 grasshoppers. Right there, apparently. So that should be the location of the thing we need, right? I think. Shovel. Forgot to grab the shovel. There we go. There we go. Alright, figured it out. That one did my head in for a moment, but we got it. Major progress discovered.